The Batman officially started production this week. Fast and Furious 9 releases a series of posters and the first trailer, and the first reactions to Birds of Prey are in. Hello, Chris Killian here, filling in for BD as I recount the best stuff from the past week you might have missed. Despite seeing set photos of a silver-haired Colin Farrell out and about in London, Matt Reeves took to Twitter to reveal that The Batman has officially started filming. The picture featured a slate that may or may not have been the logo for The Batman on it, and I'm so excited I can barely contain it. Speaking of The Batman, we just got word that Peter Sarsgaard is not Harvey Dent, which seemed like a lock since he's married to Maggie Gyllenhaal, and we know how she feels about Harvey Dent. But he is playing Gotham DA Gil Coulson, a character with no comic book origins whose name suspiciously rhymes with Phil Coulson. Generally, I'm wary of new characters being brought in that aren't from the comics because it could go either way. You might get a Rachel Dawes, or you might end up with a Dr. Chase Meridian. That's 2 Batman Forever references in one video so far. Let's see if we can get a third. This past week, I was at the Sonic Junket in LA and had a chance to ask the iconic Jim Carrey some questions.
Riddle me this.
One of the questions I asked Jim is if he'd ever consider returning as the Mask, and here's what he said.
I would only do it if it was some crazy visionary filmmaker.
That's not a no. So I need someone with a vision to pitch an R-rated comic book accurate Mask sequel to Jim Carrey right now. I don't care who it is. Guillermo del Toro, I don't know what you're up to right now, but what better way to stick it to Hellboy than by developing an R-rated sequel to The Mask? I also got a chance to speak with James Marsden at the Sonic Junket, and honestly, he's a beautiful guy, like literally beautiful. It's clear that Marsden and Paul Rudd have skinny dipped in the Lazarus pit because he still looks exactly like he did 20 years ago when he played Cyclops for the very first time. In fact, I asked him about that, and if he ever got a chance to play a different character of the MCU version of the X-Men, who might he play?
It might be weird it'd be one thing to sort of rejoin Marvel or rejoin, DC or something like that, but to actually rejoin the X-Men as a different character might feel a little strange.
Off camera, he said Cable or Havoc. Cable's taken, but I'd totally support Marsden as Havoc. Check out the full interviews with the Sonic cast on our site or YouTube channel. The trailer for Fast and Furious 9 is up and blazing all over the place trying to get ahead of the Super Bowl train. The movie features a lot of returning family members like Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, Tyrese, and Luda. Unfortunately, there's no sign of Hobbs in this one, so who might they possibly get to replace The Rock? Well, John Cena, of course, and I hope you guys appreciate the great lengths I went to not make a joke about me not being able to see him. We also got a few F9 posters which you can check out right now to my left if my editor's doing his job properly. Yeah, he is. Shout out to Nick. First reactions to Birds of Prey hit the Twitter on Wednesday night, and it's mostly positive. Overall, the general consensus seems to be that it's similar to Deadpool in that it breaks the fourth wall, it's extremely violent, and there's a lot of bad words. Our own BD even tweeted out his thoughts, and I'm happy to hear his reaction to Ewan McGregor's Black Mask. I've been waiting on a live-action BM for some time now. And that does it. BD will be back next week, but he's currently in London trying to figure out how to propose to Margot Robbie. Give it up, bro. She's already married. Give the video a like for support. Feel free to jump in on the comments or hit me up on Twitter at Chris Killian or on Instagram at CK Comedy. And obviously, thanks for coming to Comicbook.com for the best geek news.